Hi, my name is Dong Lee. I'm a hazmat investigator for the Port Police. I'm here to show you what I do every day for the Port of Los Angeles using science and technology. What I have today here is examples of equipment that we use. These equipments help me identify unknown chemicals out in the field when we are dealing with container spills or other terrorist threats, including unknown materials that gets delivered through our mail, which has been done in the past against the politicians and important people using anthrax and biological materials to scare people, pretty much. And our job here is to make sure that it's okay for us to handle or for other people to handle, and it's not going to harm anybody. And these are the equipments that's going to help me to determine whether it's going to be harmful or it's okay, we can pick it up and clean up. So I'm cutting the envelope on the side, and usually where people don't expect to be cut, just in case there's a booby trap or any other mechanism that may spread this white powder from inside. So I'm going to cut slowly from the side to check to make sure that I can get a good sample from the envelope of the white powder or the suspicious items. Now that I've collected a sample from the envelope, I can use these two machines that uses laser technology to identify what this is and let me know if this in fact is a threat to people that's going to harm people, or if it's going to be safe for us to clean up. And sometimes it's a practical joke, or some crazy people will send mails to scare people. So we can tell people that it's okay, it's not going to be harmful or hurt you. This is a Rogaku. As you can see, it uses a laser. It's going to shoot a very strong laser through here and let me know, and let's see what it says. So it will take a few seconds to a minute to get the signal or the laser signal back from the material. And it's like it has a little computer inside, stores a lot of data. It will basically compare pictures of graphs that it has and what it says from the material, and it will match it up. And it will let me know, hey, there's a match, and let me know what it is. So I have the results. Basically, it says no threat, which means it's probably something that's not going to hurt you immediately. And most of the times it will give me a lot of scientific names for different chemicals, and I have to determine, okay, what matches the best. And this is one technology that we use. So when we're not sure, it's like, hey, this is giving me so many different results. What else can I do? I can use another machine actually to test and give me more assurance to know that, hey, I've done everything right, but I want to be making sure that this is not going to hurt anybody. They're both very similar in that they use lasers and different lights to bounce things off of the unknown material to acquire, but they have a different technology so that one may be better at getting And as you can see, it only requires a little bit. I don't need to pour the whole thing because it'll be a bad thing to spread around these little granulates everywhere and spill it. Maybe just a tad bit more. Okay. And once again, it will take a few minutes for us to get the results. And meanwhile, we don't totally rely on the machines. Sometimes machines do make mistakes. So we would go through use of science, like the pH paper. I'm sure if you're in the science, you'll run into them a lot. These are strips of papers that we can dip in to show you how acidic or base it is, how dangerous it is, if it's going to eat up your skin. And this one doesn't have any alerts because, like I said, these two machines work differently, and this machine does not do well with the crystals. So you can have different shapes of these powders. And now I know for sure that because it doesn't have the database in here, it also tells me that there's a lot of salt-like material here. So it's going to be like a salt. And then this one actually kind of confirmed that earlier, that it was salt. So even if the machine doesn't say, hey, I know what this is, it also tells me by not telling me anything that this is most likely salt. And there we have it. We have a table salt, and I've used these machines that use technology, laser technology and computerized technology to find out that this is unharmful letter. So again, my name is Officer Dong Lee of the LA Port Police Hazmat Unit. That was my demonstration on 2 of our Hazmat ID or Field ID equipment that we use. And follow us on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. Thank you.